What's up, guys? It's the new year. For many of us, our resolution is to be healthy, and what better way to stay healthy than stay hydrated? Proper hydration helps our cardiovascular system, it helps curb appetite, it promotes weight loss, it overall saves us money by keeping us hydrated and keeping us from purchasing those sugary or fatty drinks that we think are helping us quench our thirst, when in reality all we need is water. Let me show you why this jug, this thermos, really, for $21.98 by Bubba, this is the Growler, the 64 ounce at Walmart, can help you achieve those goals. It has a couple of bold claims on the front. It can keep liquids cool for up to 80 hours, and it can keep hot liquids hot for up to 26 hours. And at the end of the video, we test it, and I check in with a video every day to check the temperature of the water and do a taste test. So stick around for that to see the results. They will surprise you, I think, at this price point. But also a quick bonus, if you don't feel like spending the $21.98, if you don't necessarily need to keep liquid cool for up to 80 hours, really staying hydrated is about drinking that 64 fluid ounces in a single day and not necessarily keeping it cool. So at Walmart for $4.98, this bottle by Zach is just exactly that. It's got the wide open spout, it's big enough for ice cubes, and it's a 64 fluid ounce, so plenty of liquid, but also these interesting markers on the back, which are kind of fun and inspirational, which help you get through the day and make sure that you stay hydrated for just a little bit cheaper, where I don't necessarily need the 80-hour rating to keep liquids cool. This will come in handy. So just a quick bonus, check this out at Walmart. It's $4.98. It's by Zach. It has a wide open spout for ice cubes, and it has these really fun and interesting markers on the back to keep you focused and to help meet those fitness and lifestyle goals. Staying hydrated is super important. So let's quickly talk about what I like about this
Bubba Growler 64 ounce at Walmart for $21.98.
First and foremost, you'll notice it is a pink, red, maybe a little bit on the feminine side. I purchased it in this color because it shows the bottle best. It does come in black for those of you who are watching that are male, but this I think is a good color. It's also a highly reflective color, which comes in handy during the test process or the test portion of this video. I put this outside in direct sunlight, and this insulated material does a great job of not only insulating the liquid on the inside, I found, but I think what helps aid in that is the fact it is reflective, this pink, bright, light color. It deflects light, keeping the contents inside cool. But aside from that, even though, like I said, it's a little bit feminine, I think me, personally, being a male, can get away with a color like this. I think it's really more of a salmon. Either way, I like the color. It comes in black as well as a light blue. You can see them for yourself at walmart.com or by visiting your local Walmart. This bottle comes in several different sizes. It comes in a size bigger than this and a size smaller than this. But this one in particular is the sweet spot because it keeps liquids both hot and cold. The bottle below this one, I think it was maybe 24 ounces. It did not have the same rating of being able to keep liquids hot. This can keep liquids hot and cold. And $21.98, you'll find in the test portion of this video, is highly competitive because this does perform better than expected. So speaking of performance, on top is this sort of rubber screw cap. It's a nice soft plastic, and what I also realized, pouring boiling water inside remains cool to the touch. Also, another feature I want to point out as it pertains to keeping hot liquids inside is how well insulated this is. With hot liquids inside, the outside of the can or tumbler remains cool. touch. The only time this got warm was placing it, actually, surprisingly, directly in the sunlight. The can heated up, and I'll tell you the results of that. Stick around at the end of the video for the test portion where we stick this outside in direct sunlight to test if it has an effect on the cool water inside. But okay, so it's a sticker on the front that peels off, and of course on the opposite side it's plain, no branding other than the Bubba logo at the bottom in white. If you buy the black jar or the black tumbler, it's in white as well. Overall, it's just pretty simple looking. It's a matte, soft texture on the side, and at the bottom, just a stainless steel bottom. On the bottom, it is important to note this is not to be put in the microwave. This is stainless steel, it's metal, will not work. And also, what's good to see, also at the bottom of the can, not mentioned on the sticker on the front, it is BPA free. And overall, I find drinking from the Growler is pleasurable. No sloshing. It comes directly out of the canister. No ifs, ands, or buts. No spilling. It is a perfect, seamless sipping experience. Guys, as promised, test 1 is complete. Now for a taste test. Of course, inside the bottle, just water, not a legitimate taste test, rather a temperature check. But in order to check the temperature, we need to drink it. So around 4 o'clock yesterday was when I filled it. That was boiling hot water, 212 degrees Fahrenheit. How I normally make coffee in the morning, I use a French press. The qualification for me for this first test for checking the temperature of boiling hot water 26 hours later will be if it is drinkable. Now, it will be drinkable technically, but what I mean is, would you maybe make a cup of coffee with this on a camping trip? Let's find that out now. So, as you heard, pressure building up, made it difficult to get the cap off the top, and also, more importantly, no steam, so nowhere near boiling. It should be lukewarm is what I'm expecting. Okay, and what I expected was this water to be lukewarm, and it is. Would I want to roast coffee with this? No. Hot chocolate? No.
And to make this test just a little more foolproof, what I did was boil water, put it inside the can, and then put the can inside the fridge. That was roughly 12 hours ago. That was boiling hot water. The outside of the can is cool to the touch. So let's see if it has an effect on the boiling hot water I put in 12 hours ago. I think had this just been a plain bottle of water, the water would undoubtedly be cool. It would be cold. No, it keeps it lukewarm. Okay guys, so 80 hours is quite a ways away, and to give you a better understanding how good of a job this does at keeping liquid cool, like I said in the beginning, and as you can see on the front, it has a rating of 80 hours. It can keep liquid cool. I figured I would do a check-in. So day one, it's not quite 24 hours, it's 16 hours. But yesterday, Around this time, give or take a few hours, is when I filled the Bubba Growler with cold water. Let's go ahead and do a taste test. It's a day later, not quite 80 hours, I'd say roughly 16 hours, and see how cold this water is. And yes, the water inside is still cold. Not as cold as it was taking it out of the fridge, but cold enough that on a hot day, on a hike, camping, fishing on the trail, this would undoubtedly cool you down. Okay guys, just a quick update. Day 2, got the Bubba Growler with cold water. 80 hours is what it's rated at for keeping water cold. It was inside for day 1 and remained relatively chill. Not ice cold like straight out of the fridge, but chill, below room temperature, enjoyable to drink. But then I realized probably not the best situation, or ideal situation I should say, for testing. It is still chill. I would say, if not exactly the same, a degree warmer than what it was yesterday. So not ice cold, but chill, and it's been sitting outside with a high of 77 degrees. So today I decided to take it a little bit step further. The days prior, it was either indoors or in the shade, but outside. So for the final test, I put it in direct sunlight, and the result is the outside of the bottle is warm. So does the insulation do a good job of keeping the water on the inside, which was yesterday, chill? Let's go ahead and test it out. And even though it's been in direct sunlight, it tastes chill. Day 4, very close, probably 3 or 4 hours till the 80-hour mark. Yesterday it was chill. It's been sitting in the sun all day today. Let's find out if it's chill still. And the good news is a resounding yes.
So guys, in conclusion, on the right, even though it's not the main review item, at $4.98, it's a bonus item. Check it out by Zach. It's a 64 fluid ounce bottle. Has all of these really cool, inspiring quotes on the side to help you get through the day. But most importantly, in conclusion, let's talk about the test results of our Bubba 64 ounce growler. It has bold claims on the front. 26 hours it can keep liquid hot, and 80 hours it can keep liquid cold, and found that it performed better at the latter than the former. So over a 5-day period, this was outside with cold water in it, in direct sunlight for an entire day for 3 days in a row, and each day testing the water found that the temperature change of the water from the day prior was minimal, if not unnoticeable at all, which means this undoubtedly can keep water cool, chill, enjoyable to drink for the 80 hours it claims on the front of the jar. Now, a bit of an issue with testing was, even though it was in the sun during the day, at night during this time of year in Florida, it can get into the 40s or the 50s, which it did on the nights that I left this out. So there is the possibility that the water raised in temperature and then cooled back down in temperature, though I will contradict that by saying I did do the taste test at the end of each day and found that the water was still cool even though it was exposed to direct sunlight. And I went a step further and put this in the fridge for 12 hours, not an entire 26 hours, and noticed that the water inside remained lukewarm, never going down to room temperature. So the good news, in a 26-hour period, don't expect boiling hot water to remain boiling hot. But the good news here, and I think which will pertain to most of us, is over a 24-hour period, expect your cold water to stay cool and enjoyable to drink. And then if for some reason you find yourself using this for a couple of days at a time, not finishing the water inside, maybe you keep this in your car by accident and go out the next day and just pick it up and take a sip out of it, I think you'll be relatively surprised at how well insulated this is and how well it keeps liquids cool. So for $21.90, our Bubba Growler 64 ounce performs well. Would I recommend this? Absolutely. It comes in 3 great colors. It comes in different sizes. It comes in a size bigger and a size smaller. This one I reviewed because it's the sweet spot. It can keep liquids cool and warm. At $21.98, I don't see any reason to buy something more expensive like a Yeti, for example. This does a great job. Or, like I said, check out our bonus jug by Zach. It was $4.98 at Walmart. It comes with these really cool, inspiring quotes on the side to help you get through that day and really start the new year off right, staying hydrated and keeping in line with those New Year's resolutions. My name is John. For $21.98, this is a good option. It fared well in our testing. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below for more. Hit the bell icon to get notified when I post to YouTube, and share this video with friends and family. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a happy new year. My name is John. I will see you in the next video.